Okay, so this is going to be fun. Um, this is our fourth deep dive now into this whole gonna eat bread thing.
Yeah.
And last time we talked about cake,
Right.
right? And if it was
Oh, good.
bread, and now we've got
Oh,
pie.
this is great because it really builds on what we talked about last
Yeah,
time. So immediately you're placing the pie crust firmly in the bread kingdom.
absolutely. So today, our mission is simple. We are going to explore this specific instance of like bread, but in pie form.
Okay.
And thanks to the image and the audio file name, chocolate cream pie. We know this is a classic chocolate pie we're talking about.
Okay. A choice that brings a lot to the table, so to speak.
Yeah, and for me, I find a really good chocolate pie to be so satisfying.
I think a lot of that is the interplay between that really rich chocolate filling and the sometimes kind of subtle different character of the crust itself.
Right, exactly. And I've definitely encountered some really great chocolate pies.
Oh, yeah.
If we're talking top tier chocolate pie, Central Market comes to mind immediately.
Oh, yeah.
The one they make there is just consistently excellent.
That's really helpful, actually, because it gives us a concrete example as we think about this bread element you've presented.
Yeah.
It gives us something to actually kind of picture as we're discussing it.
Right, and looking at the image, that you shared, we have a very clear picture,
Hmm.
right? It's that classic setup. We've got a round pie in a foil tin sitting on a light blue-gray plate.
Hmm.
The crust is really visible.
Yeah.
That really nice golden brown base we've been talking about.
And that crust, of course, is going to be kind of the foundation structurally for the pie itself,
Right.
but also kind of the foundation for this whole discussion about what constitutes bread.
And then on top of that, you've got that deep, you know, inviting chocolate filling.
Yeah.
And it's got these generous swirls of white whipped cream and then those little dark chocolate shavings just kind of scattered across the top.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sitting on this light brown wooden surface. You can practically taste it.
It's a really evocative image, I think, and it brings us back to that core component, right? The crust. Given what we've been talking about, its presence here really does link this back to your categorization of this as bread.
Right. And it provides a different kind of satisfaction, I think, than, maybe cake base would or something like that.
Yeah.
So in this deep dive, we've kind of seen how pie crusts, particularly in this case, in a really delicious chocolate pie.
Yes.
And again, I will recommend the Central Market one.
Absolutely.
It really kind of further illustrates your concept of bread.
And it leads to a final thought for the listener.
Yeah.
Now that we've seen how comfortably pie crust fits within your bread framework,
Uh-huh.
what other seemingly distinct food categories might contain elements that connect back to this gonna eat bread thing in a way that we don't expect?
Right. It's worth looking at those less obvious candidates.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.